Good morning everyone. Today we are going to learn about finding relationship between classes in UML. Relationships help us understand how different classes and objects communicate with each other. They are essential for creating accurate object-oriented models. So first we are going to see what is the relationship. A relationship is a meaningful connection between modeling elements such as classes, objects, actors and use cases. In UML, relationships help us show how different elements interact. Common relationships include association, generalization, include and extend. They are the way of connecting things together. So three types of relationship in use case model: between actors and use cases, that is association; between use cases, generalization, include and extend relationship; between actors, generalization. So next one is link, that is relationship between objects. So a link is a connection between two objects that allows them to exchange messages. A link can be unidirectional, where communication happens in one direction, or bidirectional, where both objects can communicate with each other. So next one is object diagram. So an object diagram shows that objects and their relationship at a specific point in time. It represents a snapshot of the system while it is running and helps us understand how objects are connected. So bidirectional link. So this diagram shows a bidirectional link. Here both objects know about each other and can communicate in both directions. This is represented by a simple line without arrowheads in UML. Next one is unidirectional link. So this diagram illustrates a unidirectional link. Only one object has a reference to the other object. Communication takes place in only one direction. Next is paths. So in UML, symbols are connected using paths. A path is simply a line connecting two modeling elements. Paths can be drawn in two styles, orthogonal and oblique, using horizontal and vertical lines, using slanted lines. So orthogonal path. Next. So orthogonal path in object diagram. This slide shows an orthogonal path. It consists of horizontal and vertical line segments. This style makes UML diagrams neat, organized and easy to understand. So the second one is association, that is relationship between classes. So as an association is a relationship between classes. If objects are connected through links, their corresponding classes must have an association. We can say that the link is an instance of an association. This is an example of link and association. This example explains the difference between link and an association. An association exists between classes, while a link exists between the actual objects created from those classes. So next one is association syntax. Every association contains four important elements: the association name, role names, multiplicity and navigability. So these elements clearly describe how two classes are related. So next one is association name. It should be verb phrases. The association name usually represents an action performed between two classes. It is written as a verb phrase in camel case. The arrow indicates the direction in which the association name should be read. So it can be either prefixed or postfixed. Next one is multiplicity. So it defined as the number of objects of a class that can be involved in a particular relationship at any point in time. So next one is association name with multiplicity. So this example combines the association name with multiplicity. We read it as a company employs many persons and a person is employed by exactly one company. Multiplicity helps us define business roles. So next one is various forms of multiplicity. So multiplicity can have different values such as 1, 0 to 1, 1 to 0. These values indicate the minimum and maximum number of objects participating in a relationship. So next one is association role names. So role names can be given to the classes on one or both ends of the association. They make UML diagrams easier to understand by showing the role each object plays when interacting with another object. Next, in UML, we normally use either an association name or role names on a relationship. Using both together is considered poor modeling practice because it makes the diagram cluttered and difficult to read. So to summarize today's class, today we learned about relationship in UML, including links, object diagrams, paths, associations, multiplicity, and role names. These concepts help us build clear and meaningful object-oriented models before moving to the software design. Thank you, everyone.